Monkey D. Garp, also known as Garp the Hero, is one of the most powerful and respected figures in the One Piece world. Here are his key strengths. Physical strength, monstrous strength. Garp is known for his superhuman punching power. He can throw cannonballs with his bare hands like bullets and even punch through mountains. Haki mastery. He has extremely powerful Busoshoku Haki, armament Haki, allowing him to damage even the strongest Logia users like Ace and possibly Whitebeard's commanders. Combat prowess, hand-to-hand mastery. Garp primarily uses hand-to-hand combat, relying on raw physical might and Haki. Battle experience. He's fought legendary figures like Gal D, Roger, Rox D, Zebek, and Whitebeard, often going toe-to-toe with them. Endurance and durability. Garp has incredible stamina and endurance. Despite his age, he can withstand extreme punishment and keep fighting, as shown during the Marineford War and the Hashinosu Pirate Island incident. Tactical mind. As a vice admiral and war hero, Garp has extensive experience in battle strategy and naval tactics. His long career shows a balance of brute force and strategic judgment. Legacy and influence. He is a hero of the Marines, famous for cornering the Pirate King multiple times. He trained legends like Monkey D, Luffy, Kobe, and Helmeppo, and had a hand in shaping the next generation of warriors. Notable feats. Helped defeat the Rocks pirates alongside Gal D, Roger. Defended Marineford during the Paramount War. Fought against Kuzan Aokiji in Hashinosu, holding his own against a top-tier admiral-level fighter even in old age. Monkey D. Garp, the legendary marine hero from One Piece, written in a narrative style that blends canon with creative storytelling. Let me know if you'd prefer a different tone or format. The Iron Fist of Justice, a Garp story. The wind howled across the shores of Dawn Island, where a lone figure stood, hands clasped behind his back, facing the sea. Monkey D. Garp, Vice Admiral of the Marines, known across the world as Garp the Fist, had once again returned to the place where it all began. He wasn't here on orders. At his age, Garp did what he pleased, and what he pleased was to watch over the grandson he'd entrusted to a quiet little village under Mount Kalubo. Behind him, the village of Fusha lay still in the golden light of early morning. Makino would be opening her bar. The mayor, as grumpy as ever, would be sweeping the front of the town hall. And a certain boy, no doubt, would be stirring up trouble. Garp smiled faintly, then frowned just as quickly. Luffy was just like his father. Flashback 40 years ago, the sea was alive with chaos. Garp stood at the bow of the marine battleship as cannonballs screamed through the air. Ahead, a pirate ship, bearing the crimson flag of the Rocks pirates, loomed like a monster. Fires burned on the deck. Screams echoed across the waves. "Men, hold your line," Garp bellowed, his fist cracking the railing as he leapt forward, launching himself straight into the fray. He was young then, strong, fearless, and burning with a sense of justice that bordered on madness. His fists crushed steel, his will defied death, and that day, he fought side by side with Gal D, Roger to bring down Rox D, Zebek at God Valley. It was the day the world changed forever. It was the day Garp became a hero. But it came at a cost. Back to present, he sat on a boulder, arms crossed, the weight of the world resting on his shoulders. He had raised Luffy hoping the boy would become a marine, would follow the right path. But how could he blame him? He'd let Dragon choose his path. He'd even looked away when Ace, Roger's son, chose the sea. And yet, it broke him, just a little, to see them march toward a destiny that could only end in fire or fame. Suddenly, a familiar voice shouted from the trees. "Gramps, I caught a boar, come eat." There was Luffy, grinning like an idiot, boar slung over his back. Garp grinned. "You little brat, what if that thing had gored you?" he barked. Luffy just laughed. "You taught me to fight, remember?" Garp sighed. Maybe he wasn't the hero he thought he was. Maybe he was just a stubborn old man trying to protect what he loved in a world spinning out of control. But he knew one thing for sure. Monkey D. Garp would always stand tall. For justice. For family. For the freedom to choose your own way. Would you like a comparison of Garp versus another character, e.g., Sengoku, Roger, Akainu?